Some of the influencers got a little too comfortable during this confessional trend because what do you mean you don't actually do the workouts you've been promoting to your millions of followers for the last 5 years? What do you mean you don't actually like coffee even though you built your platform on taste testing different coffee? Like, why are you guys so proudly admitting to manipulating millions of people for years and making money off of it? Is that not a little concerning to y'all? That's not a flex, that's an immediate unfollow.
So now that it looks like TikTok is actually getting banned, all these huge influencers are coming out saying that pretty much everything they went viral and huge and gained millions of followers on was all a lie. A girl making all these cute ice cubes, which I always thought was adorable, but insanely too much time to do. And who uses that much ice? Never used them at all. She doesn't even like ice in her drink. Another huge fitness influencer who promotes like workout programs, what she does to get her body, has a BBL. I don't know. Money changes people. I just can't imagine lying to people to get them to spend their hard-earned money to buy shit. Like, who? It just couldn't be me. I couldn't do it. The very few things that I promoted, I genuinely use and genuinely love, and I can't imagine lying to people like that.
Y'all, TikTok was banned very, very briefly, and one of my subscribers ended up saying that they actually can take longer naps than the TikTok ban, and that just made me chuckle. I wanted to share it with y'all. But a lot of influencers took this time thinking that the app was going to be gone forever to expose themselves, and that to me, idiocracy at its finest, okay? Because even if you're losing that one platform, that doesn't mean that you can't branch off to other platforms and restart your career. As I just stated, though, there is a lot of TikTokers who, again, took this time to expose themselves and say that they actually lied to build their platform and get views. None of it was true. Like, there's this one girl who, and I actually watched Radiant Brit, and her video on this situation, I ended up posting about it last night, and it got a crap ton of likes over on my community tab, and I was like, yes, okay, well, we're going through with the video. Yeah, so this one girl makes ice, and she puts, like, I don't know if y'all seen it, but she'll put, like, blueberries and all types of other things in the ice. Turns out she doesn't even drink ice or use ice at all. Another TikToker built a platform off of taste testing different coffee and promoting different coffee. She doesn't even drink coffee. There's another girl who promotes workouts, and turns out she has a BBL and doesn't even work out. And this, to me, I was like, how? Like, why build a platform off of a complete lie? That just seems very tiring to have to keep up. Why not build a platform off of something you genuinely enjoy? I feel like even if TikTok would have been banned permanently, coming out and exposing yourself right before the app went away as, yeah, my whole career was a lie, but peace out, you know what, like, final words moment. That's so dumb because people are going to remember that moment. They're probably going to have that video saved, which a lot of these videos of TikTokers coming out and exposing themselves ended up getting saved and reposted to other platforms, and they're getting a lot of backlash. Oh, that's like YouTube getting a temporary ban or a permanent ban, and right before it takes effect, I come on here and I was like, I never actually did a commentary. Somebody else did it, and I just stamped my name on it. It's just so stupid. But anyways, I feel like the dumbest thing you could ever potentially do is tarnish your entire reputation off of a whim, and again, just to get more attention, views, follows, and likes. And I feel like that with TikTok's potential ban, and it actually did go dark for, as I said, it was like 14, 15 hours that the app was like down for. I feel like, one, it could potentially be very, very true and legitimate that all these influencers actually did lie because they actually showed receipts of them lying in their content for the views. But then also I feel like them exposing themselves right before the platform went dark because you don't know how long it was going to be down. A lot of us were genuinely curious. We thought it would be down longer, okay, than what it actually was. I feel like it was one last cash grab attempt to get that money in before the app went dark and they lost income temporarily. But again, I just think it's so dumb because you could easily go to a different platform, start over, start your career. You already have a name for yourself, especially if you were a TikToker with a large following. If you went to a different platform, they're like, oh, I remember you from TikTok. But now people are like, oh, I remember you from TikTok for absolutely just lying and then obliterating your career and reputation because you exposed yourself for lying. Anyways, I was on Snapchat last night and I ended up coming across this article by the Daily Wire. Nope, oh my god, it wasn't the Daily Wire, it was the Daily Mail. Anyways, this article by the Daily Mail ended up exposing all these TikTokers' videos basically for coming out and saying, yep, TikTok's gone, but I lied for my entire career, so whatever. So we're going to be reading through some of these because there's a lot of really big influencers. Some I don't know, but some I am aware of, like one, Meredith Duxbury. Like, hello, remember? She did all the rage bait with just soaking her face in foundation, and we was like, girl, like, you don't need that much. Your skin cannot even breathe. She came out and she was like, yep, I never use that much foundation. I would actually just swipe it all off and just put it back in the bottle. But we're going to be reading this article because it is absolutely crazy what these TikTokers expose themselves for lying about. This article was called Lying for Likes. TikTok influencers reveal how they fibbed and faked to lure followers. Y'all, when I seen this article pop up, I started screenshotting my ass off. I was like, content. This article begins by saying fans slam TikTokers who lied about content just one day before the ban. Influencers have been slammed after jumping on a last-minute trend and revealing what they have lied about to gain followers ahead of TikTok's blackout in the US. Many content creators took the opportunity to expose that some of their most popular videos had always been fake. Now, does this come as a surprise? No, not really. Because nowadays, just the society we live in, whenever it comes down to influencers, a lot of stuff is scripted. It's scripted because it's either rage bait or this, that, and the third. And of course, they script it because they know it's going to get them likes and attention. They see what works online and they're like, let me go to the drawing boards and curate a theoretical situation that I can film and put myself in just for the likes and clicks. But there has been some influencers, I'm not going to lie, that genuinely took me by surprise. And I was like, wow, I would not have seen that coming, you know? But at the same time, you know, I think the one that really drove me crazy the absolute most was the one who actually had a BBL and body modifications done to herself, and then did workout videos and made it look like that was a possibility for somebody to do these same workouts that she was promoting to get the same body type that she has. And she even admitted, I had body modifications done and I don't even work out. Promoting just shit, okay? That is so bad and messed up because she is at that point promoting body standards and beauty standards that are unattainable, which could be attained by working out, but not the workouts that she was promoting. If I wanted to find a workout routine and I went to social media and followed somebody who promotes themselves as a workout or fitness channel or coach, whatever, and I tried to follow their routines, say I'm a year or two down the line, because TikTok's been out for a while, these people they've genuinely built a following for themselves over the past couple years. If I followed their content and I would look in the mirror and be like, why is my body not changing to the extent that this woman's body is? And then found out that she was basically lying to me, and those workouts that she was promoting aren't even workouts that she does, so it's obviously not gonna get me to that ideal body type. I would be upset, okay? But then also, can you imagine like the mental angst in the mirror of being like, I have been following these workout routines and these diets and I'm still not looking like this, just to find out she did not obtain that body by the workouts. It's actually body modifications. That to me is so shady and it irks me. But the article continues and it says, one social media star, Lexi Hidalgo, ruffled feathers as she admitted that some of her most iconic content was made up. This article goes on to read, she rose to fame with her coffee chats and workout videos. In a viral trend, she used an audio clip from Family Guy which said, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. Over the top of the screen she wrote, I never once drank the coffee I made in my coffee talks and only did half the workouts I posted. One follower wrote, I hope that post helps people realize how she actually is. She's not a good human, I fear. Now, I'm gonna try to be, it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try to be as nuanced as I possibly can in this situation. I wanna put myself in her shoes and then the audience's shoes. I am not an avid follower of this girl. I've only seen her a handful of times, but I enjoyed looking at the coffee talks. Okay, they were interesting. And one thing that really irked me, I'm not gonna lie, it's one thing, okay, to be like, oh, I see this aesthetic works for other people. Let me try to use that same aesthetic. I feel like if you're doing that, try to use an aesthetic that, yes, does work for other people, but something that you enjoy. If you don't even like coffee, why do coffee chats? Do like tea chats or like, let's stay hydrated and drink like bubbly water together and do bubbly water chats. do something, but really coffee chats, probably just because it sounds catchy. Coffee and chats both start with a C, whatever. But at the same time, and then also doing workouts and then being like, yeah, I just did it for the content. Like, I don't even work out. It's like, really, girl. But then I also want to put myself in the audience's shoes just really quickly. You built a following by lying and manipulating your audience into thinking you actually drink coffee during the coffee chats, that they're probably sitting down drinking coffee too, watching you do a coffee chat. They're probably doing a workout while putting on your workout video. And they realize they were lied and manipulated because you don't even do that. You just did it for a video and content and to get the clicks and the views and the following, aka a payday. Now, the article continues to read, another furious follower chimed in, this one took me out. That's the reason, plus the workout videos, that I followed her and both were lies. Instant ick. And a third user added, just think about all of the worst lies she would never admit to if she thinks these things that are the core of her brand is just no big deal. Obviously, not the end of the world, but just shows her entire online persona is fake. Not sure how anyone could ever trust her. Lexi deleted her initial video, then tried to backpedal by saying the coffee was always for my mom. I drink the coffee now, just not when it was iced and super sweet in 2020. I have secondhand embarrassment right now. Could you imagine thinking your career's done? You want to get one final word out there and be like, yeah, I actually lied for this career anyway, so it's a no big deal. And then the app comes back, it's no longer dark, and you're like, wasn't that funny? Let's all laugh together. Like, it was a joke. Guys, I do drink the coffee now. Don't come at me. Missy Man built your entire career lying off of drinking coffee, acting like you're drinking coffee. That is so stupid. Just drink something that you enjoy, or start the videos like coffee chats. I'm getting a coffee for my mom and let's chat. You did not have to lie and act like you were drinking the coffee. It's not even a big deal. This is such a stupid thing to lie about. And I feel like because it's such a little thing to lie about, who knows what else she would potentially lie about in the future or have lied about. It's so stupid. And then to try to backpedal and be like, oh, well, yeah, I didn't really like the coffee when it was iced or super sweet. The coffee was for my mom, but I drink coffee now. Okay, I drink it now, so we can still have coffee chats. Yeah, nobody wants to be lied to. But y'all, there's more, because she has to admit now to lying about working out. And she said, I did the workouts, just not when I posted them. I was a kid on a brand new app. I didn't know better yet. Oh, what? What do you mean? Like, you did the workouts, just not when you posted them? And, oh, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, so you did the workouts a long time prior, and then you posted them because you got on the app? Like, you couldn't just do the workout again and then post that? I'm so confused by that one. If y'all understand what she's trying to get at, elaborate it for me in the comments, but I feel like it's just another way to try to backpedal and just save her ass. Now it continues and says, many TikTok fans were quickly irritated by the last-ditch trend of influencers exposing their own dishonesty after years of throwing their support behind a bunch of liars. So you all lied. You built this following based on a lie, one wrote on Reddit. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but it's just so odd. Cannot wait till the documentary on the lies of influencers come out in a few years, another wrote. They are just marketers with faces on them, a third wrote. Sarah, oh boy, this last name, I'm gonna chop it up, be ready. Sarah Oy, that's just, I don't know how else to pronounce it. Sarah Oy, who gained a following by sharing her corporate life in New York City, was also among the content creators to expose that she lied about her videos. Surprise, surprise. Sarah, you dirty dog, just coming out and being like, yep, I lied. I hope you enjoyed my content. Now this article continues and it shares the video, not like the video, but it shares like a screenshot of the video of Sarah Oy admitting that it was just a lie, a PR stunt, and it says, since we're all gonna die, there is one more secret I feel like I have to share with you. And then underneath it says stunt. Sarah Oy revealed that one of her most watched videos with 47 million views on TikTok was all a complete stunt, a PR stunt. Now, it says her most watched clip, ranking in over 47 million views, showed her doing an outfit check before heading out for dinner. Standing in her apartment with just pantyhose on her legs, the startled content creator's reaction made millions of people laugh when it was posted last year. But now with the app on the brink of a blackout, Sarah told her followers that was all a complete stunt, and her reaction was phony. She said in a video on Friday, I actually didn't forget to put my skirt on after I put on my tights. Immediately, her comment section was filled with disbelieving fans. How could you do that to us? One wrote. Another added, this whole time I thought it was real. All right, now I'm not gonna lie. If you believed that she genuinely forgot to put a skirt on, you can feel the breeze, okay? You know you're not covered. If y'all genuinely believed and fell for the fact that she forgot to put her skirt on, skill issue, that's on you. You were not lied to, you just bamboozled yourself by genuinely believing that that could have been a real possibility, a real situation, because that to me just, it doesn't seem that deep. That clearly to me was one of the skits that we talked about, by putting yourself in a theoretical situation, knowing it's going to get you likes, views, and clicks, but at the same time, y'all, again, like, just why believe that? I'm not gonna lie, there's been moments where I have been so busy myself that I'm just trying to get all my stuff together so I can go to work, and I have my cute outfit on and I ends up leaving my house in fuzzy slippers because I genuinely forgot to switch to my shoes for the day, and I go to work in my fuzzy freaking slippers, and I ended up keeping a pair of shoes in my car now for situations, again, just in case that ever happens. That's a believable situation because that genuinely happens to people. But if I was going to leave my house and I was like, oops, my tits are out and I forgot to put my t-shirt on. So funny, so relatable. This genuinely happens. No, like, this just, that's not a scenario in which somebody could just come across and be like, oh yeah, it's fine if your tits are out. You just genuinely forgot to put your shirt on for the day. It's not real. It just doesn't happen, y'all. Now we're getting to the Meredith Duxbury situation, because genuinely this is the one that I was like, I knew it was rage bait, okay? I always knew it was rage bait. But there were so many people in the comment section who never put two and two together and was like, oh, this is fake, and it is just rage bait for the views because foundation is expensive as fuck. Ain't nobody out there buying a $100 foundation and then putting 10 pumps on their face when it only takes a half of a pump to get the coverage you need, okay? We ain't out here doing that. But Meredith Duxbury ended up admitting it was rage bait. It was a PR stunt. Beauty influencer Meredith Duxbury, who went viral after using a number of pumps of foundation on her face, admitted she did the stunt as rage bait. Lies, a Meredith Duxbury pictured, claimed to have used 10 pumps of foundation on her face in one video left, but said she actually did swipe some of those pumps of makeup off. Now, she said, I did wipe some of those 10 pumps off, she wrote on the video. However, the question still remains, as she captioned the video of, or did I? Again, rage bait. Some influencers use a TikTok trend to reveal juicy details about their personal life as a final farewell to the app, which helped. Okay, yeah, I really don't care about the rest of it. Now, I feel like it's one thing, okay? It truly is one thing to bamboozle yourself and believe that somebody genuinely forgot to put on their skirt or their t-shirt before they left the house and just went out, bearing it all to the public. You did that to yourself if you truly believed that that was a real situation, a real scenario. But then there's other situations, like we talked about that beauty influencer who did the workout videos and then ended up having a BBL, and the Lexi situation where she was like, yeah, I never really drink the coffee during my coffee chit chats. That's like, why would you even lie about that? That's such a weird thing to lie about. I just think it's so funny that they thought that the app was going to be gone, and they was like, let me expose myself. You know what's really, really funny, though? Okay, honest to God, we just made a video a couple days ago. It was over from Jada Ness's channel. Go check out that video that I have on my page. The link to her channel is in the description of that video. Feel free to go check out both of them. But Jeffree Star was saying that before TikTok went down, he was going to expose all the influencers, okay, for lying on the app. And then this trend came out where everybody was like, let me just expose myself. That to me is just so absolutely funny. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, why build your career on an entire lie? But then why expose yourself for it and ruin all of your credibility to all of your following? One, you're going to lose your following. And two, when you transform yourself and move on to a different app, and nobody's going to want to follow you over there because you're just going to continue to lie and manipulate your audience. And this is why I wanted to talk about this video. Have y'all ever seen like the buyer beware? This is kind of like watcher beware, because you have to know who you're watching. And I said this before in a prior video. I was like, you know what? Whenever you see situations come out where people are getting exposed for being shit people and everybody's like, oh my goodness, I never knew that about them. It's kind of like watcher beware, because you never really know who you're watching, like who they really are at the end of the day. You only see what they put out on the internet for you to see. It's an altered like image of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, even if they're not like altering their actual image, they're only showing you what they want you to see. So it's going to alter how you view them. Does that make sense? I just think it's so funny that all these influencers who came out and exposed themselves, they really thought that they did something. They really genuinely thought they did something, going out with a bang. And then 14 hours later, the app was back up and they were like, oh shit, time to backpedal. Guys, I was joking. I actually drink coffee now. Look at that. It's like you already ruined your credibility and your reputation, and nobody's going to view you the same moving forward. And nobody's going to want to support a liar, especially somebody who manipulated their own audience just for the clicks and views. I just think that this whole situation was so freaking bizarre, and I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. This video was very fun to make. I actually drank a coffee today, and I've been trying not to drink coffee, but it was a really good deal. It's a Starbucks coffee. It's really good. And I was like, you know what? I gotta do it. But anyways, with that being said, I will catch y'all in the next dang video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.